Welcome to this lesson, How to Use an Email Application. There are 4 different topics in this lesson. The first topic is about the Gmail account, which includes setting up a Gmail account and how to log into and log out of your account. The second topic is about sending email, including adding attachments, formatting email, and adding a signature to your messages. In the third topic, you will learn how to reply to emails, forward them, and open attachments. The last topic will show you how to manage your emails, including deleting and archiving emails, using labels, and searching for emails. To start, click the Next button. In this first topic, you will learn how to set up a Gmail account, how to sign in to your account, and finally how to sign out. Let's start by setting up a Gmail account. Setting up a Gmail account is easy. To create a Gmail address, you'll first need to create a Google account. Let's find out how to create a Gmail account. To create an email address with Gmail, open your web browser and type www.gmail.com in the address bar. Then click on the Get Gmail button. Fill in the form with your information. Type in your first name and last name. Choose a username and password. Confirm the password by entering it again. Click the Next button to confirm the form. For your security, Google wants to make sure it's really you. So you will need to enter your phone number, and Google will send a text message with a 6-digit verification code. Then click the Next button. Enter the verification code and click the Verify button. In the rest of the form, the recovery email address field is not mandatory. Select the month, the day, and the year of your birthday. Select your gender and click on Next to validate. Click the Yes, I'm in button to add your phone number to your Gmail account. You can click Skip if you don't want to. Select the Express Personalization and click the Next button. Click on the Confirmation button to validate the settings. Click on the I agree button to accept the terms of services after you have familiarized yourself with the content. Your mailbox is now open. You're nearly there. Select the Smart features, then click on the Next button. Finally, click the option Personalize other Google products with my Gmail, Chat, and Meet data, and validate by clicking on the Done button. Your Google account creation is now complete. Click on the Reload button to display your mailbox. Now that you've learned how to create a Gmail account, let's look at how to sign in to your account. When you first create your account, you are automatically signed in. Most of the time, however, you will need to sign into your account again and sign out when you're done with it. Let's start with how to log in to your Gmail account. To access your Gmail account, open your web browser and type www.gmail.com in the address bar. Enter your email address and click on the Next button. Then type in your password and click on the Next button again. Your mailbox will open. Let's move on to the last part of this topic, how to sign out of your Gmail account. Signing out is especially important if you're using a shared computer, for example at a library or office, because it prevents others from viewing your emails. To log out of your Gmail account, locate the circle that has your first initial in the top right corner of the page. Then click the circle and select Sign Out. Very easy. Knowledge check. In the second topic, we will look at sending emails. You will discover the composition window and how to send an email. You will learn how to add an attachment to your email. You will also discover the different options available with Gmail to format your email. And finally, you will learn how to add a signature at the end of your message. Let's start by discovering the Compose window in Gmail. When you write an email, you'll be using the Compose window. In the left menu pane, click the Compose button. The Compose window will appear in the lower right corner of the page. Click the buttons to learn about the different parts of the Compose window. Recipients are the people you are sending the email to. You will need to type the email address for each recipient. Most of the time, you will add recipients to the To field, but you can also add recipients to the CC or BCC fields. The subject should say what the email is about. Keep the subject brief, but give the recipients a reasonable idea of what is in the message. CC stands for carbon copy. This is used when you want to send an email to someone who is not the main recipient. This helps to keep these people in the loop while letting them know that they probably don't need to reply to your message. BCC stands for blind carbon copy. It works almost the same way as CC, except that all of the email addresses in the BCC fields are hidden, making it ideal when emailing a large number of recipients or when privacy is needed. The body is the actual text of the email. Generally, you will write this just like a normal letter, with a greeting, one or more paragraphs, and a closing with your name. When you are satisfied with your message, click Send to send it to the recipients. Click the Formatting button to access formatting options. Formatting allows you to change the look and feel of your message. For example, you can change the font style. There are many options for formatting your message. Add attachments. Insert a link. Add emoji. Insert files using Google Drive. If you decide not to send your new Gmail message, you can discard it. Click the Discard Draft. It looks like a trash can icon in the lower right-hand corner of the new message box. Now that you have seen the different parts of the email composition window, discover how to send. In the left menu pane, click the Compose button. The Compose window will appear in the lower right corner of the page. You will need to add one or more recipients to the To field. You can do this by typing one or more email addresses separated by commas. Type a subject for the message. In the Body field, type your message. When you are done, click Send. Let's move on to the third part of this topic to find out how to add attachments. An attachment is simply a file that is sent along with your email. On the email's programs, the attachment icon is a paperclip. Remember to attach your file before you click Send. Forgetting to attach a file is a surprisingly common mistake. Follow these steps to add an attachment. While composing an email, click the paperclip icon at the bottom of the Compose window. A File Upload dialog box will appear. Choose the file you want to attach, then click Open. When you are ready to send your email, click Send. Let's move on to the fourth part of this topic to discover the different options for formatting your emails. The Formatting button at the top of the Compose window gives access to different formatting options. Click on each feature to find out more. Gmail has several font styles to choose from. You can change the font style for the entire email, or just change a few words to create contrast. Most of the time, you will probably want to use the normal font size, but sometimes you may want to try a different size for contrast. Be careful not to overuse this feature. Extremely small or large fonts can make your emails difficult to read. You can emphasize text by making it bold, italic, or underlined. If you want to add a little excitement to an informal email, you can change the text and background color for certain words. Avoid using light colors because they may be difficult to read against a white background. You can also modify the alignment of the text in your message: left, right, and center. You can organize text into a list of information using bullets or numbers. This can help emphasize each item in the list and distinguish it from the rest of the email. You can indent a selection of your text. We can increase the indentation by clicking the Indent More button and decrease or remove the indentation by clicking the Indent Less button. When you reply to an email, Gmail offsets the original text with a vertical line. This is called quoted text. You can also use the quoted text effect manually when composing a message, for example with text pasted from another source, or to place emphasis on part of your text. Strike-through is a font effect that causes text to appear as though it is crossed out. Strike-through is often used to indicate text that is no longer valid in your message. When composing a Gmail message, you may need to copy and paste text from other sources. This text may already be formatted with different fonts, sizes, and colors that may not be consistent. Use the Remove Formatting tool to instantly match all your text to the default text settings. To finish with this topic, let's see how to add a signature at the end of your emails. A signature is an optional block of text that appears after every email you send. By default, Gmail does not include a signature, but it's easy to create one. It will typically include your name and some contact information, like your phone number or email address. If you're using Gmail at work, you may want to include your title and your company's address or website. To add a signature in Gmail, click the gear icon in the top right corner of the page and select See All Settings. Scroll down until you see the Signature section. Click on the Create New button. Type the name of your signature. In our example, Mike. Then type your desired signature in the box. You can also change the font, add other formatting, or insert an image if you want. To set up automatic Gmail signatures for your new messages, select the name of your signature below Signature Defaults section. You can also set up automatic Gmail signatures when you reply or forward an email. Select your signature name for that. Once it's done, scroll down to the bottom of the page, then click Save Changes. Your signature is now created and will be displayed automatically when composing an email. Knowledge check. In the third topic, we will look at responding to emails. After you read an email, there are a few actions you can take, including opening an attachment, if there is one, replying to the message, and forwarding it to someone else. Let's start by learning how to read an email. By default, any email you receive will go into your inbox. You'll be able to tell which emails are unread because they'll be bold. You can also see the name of the sender, the subject of the email, and the first few words of the email body. This means even before you select an email, you can tell quite a few things about it. To open an email from your inbox, simply click on an email. The email will open and you will be able to read it. To return to the list of your messages, click on the inbox. Now that you have seen how to read an email, let's take a closer look at the different actions you can take when you select an email from the inbox or when you open it. Action buttons let you take actions on your messages. The action buttons are located under the search box. Click on each action button to find out more. The Select button allows you to quickly and easily select all or none of your messages, all read or unread messages, or all starred or unstarred messages. Click the arrow on the Select button to access the various options for selecting your messages. The Archive button allows you to remove messages from your inbox, but keep them in your Gmail account for later reference. You can think of archiving like moving an important file on your desk into your filing cabinet, rather than into the trash can. If you have received any messages that seem to be spam, use the Report Spam button to report this to Google. While Gmail's spam filters work very well, they're not perfect, and errant messages do get through every now and then. If you, or Google, have accidentally marked a message as spam, you can recover it. Simply click the Spam label in the list of labels on the left. Select the message that is not spam and click the Not Spam button on the toolbar. Use the Delete button to move messages to the trash. Messages in the trash are permanently deleted automatically after 30 days. Once a message has been permanently deleted from trash, it cannot be recovered. If you want to remember to read a message later, you can mark it as unread. You can also mark messages as read without opening them. When email messages are unread in Gmail, they are displayed in bold font. Snooze is a Gmail feature that helps you postpone emails and temporarily remove them from your inbox until you need them. Your email will come back to the top of your inbox when you want it to, whether that's tomorrow, next week, or this evening. This feature allows you to create a new task directly from an email. The task you create will have a related email link, so you can easily refer back to the email. To find the list of your tasks, click on the Tasks icon in the right sidebar. You can move an email into a folder called a label in Gmail. Just click the Move To button and choose the label. You can also click and hold the email you want to move and drag it to the desired label in the sidebar. By clicking on the Labels button, you can apply one or more labels to a message. From here, you can also create new labels. The archive. If you have use the if you want to snooze this feature, you can move by clicking on the Labels button. You can apply one or more labels to a message. From here, now let's continue and find out how to open an attachment. Sometimes you may receive emails with attachments. You can identify which emails contain attachments because they have attachment icons visible under the email title. Start by opening the email message that contains the attachment. The attachments are at the bottom of the message. You can click on the thumbnail to get a preview of the attachment. Click on the Close button to go back. You can also download the attachment by clicking on the button with the down arrow. The attachment will be saved in the Download folder on your computer. Let's move on to the fourth part of this topic, to discover how to reply to emails. You can reply to an email that someone else has sent you instead of composing a new message. To reply to an email message, click Reply at the bottom of the message, or the Reply arrow at the top right. If the message was sent to multiple recipients, you will find the option to Reply to All at the bottom of the message. When you reply, the recipient's email address will automatically appear in the To field, so you won't need to worry about choosing the recipient. If the message was sent to multiple recipients, the additional recipients will appear in the CC field. In all cases, the subject of the original email is retained, and you can see the text of the original email by clicking the grey button in the lower left corner of the window. However, the attachments are not included on your email. You can add new attachments if necessary. To finish with this topic, let's see how to forward an email. You can also choose to forward an email. This basically works the same as replying, but it's used to send the email to someone who wasn't one of the original recipients. To forward an email message, click Forward at the bottom of the message. You can also select Forward from the More drop-down menu next to the Reply arrow. When forwarding an email, you must type the recipient's email address in the To field. Just like a reply, the subject and the original message will appear. The message includes any attachments that were included with the original message. Additional attachments can also be added to the message. Knowledge check. In this last topic, we will look at managing emails. You will learn about deleting unwanted messages, archiving, applying labels, and using Gmail's search feature. Let's start by seeing how to delete emails. As you use email more and more, your inbox can become cluttered with old messages. It's important to keep your inbox organized so you can find messages when you need them. One way to deal with email clutter is to delete messages. While viewing a message, simply click the Delete button to delete it. When you delete a message, it stays in your trash for 30 days. After that time, it will be permanently deleted from your account and can't be recovered. If you want to delete more than one email at a time, you can select multiple emails from your inbox by checking the box next to each message you want to manage and then clicking the Delete button. Now that you've learned how to delete messages, let's look at another Gmail solution: archiving email. Sometimes you may want to remove emails from your inbox, but you don't want to delete them. Gmail allows you to archive messages, so they will no longer appear in your inbox. While viewing a message, simply click the Archive button. If you want to archive more than one email at a time, you can select multiple emails from your inbox by checking the box near to each message you want to manage and then clicking the Archive button. To view your archived messages, click the More drop-down arrow in the left menu pane and select All Mail. It will then display all of your messages, including archived messages and the messages in your inbox. Let's move on to the third part of this topic to find out how to keep your inbox clean, tidy, and easy to manage through the use of labels.